Hello, friends. So it's 11:30 at night, and I've been lazy all day long. But Bella and I thought we'd go for a little walk. It's a beautiful, calm night. It's not too warm, very little humidity, and we just want to kind of get out. Are you ready for your walk? Okay. So let's go for a little walk. It's a pretty quiet neighborhood around here. I do not feel unsafe. Um, it's just one of those days where sometimes you just want to get out and about, and not be bothered, not be bothered by anybody. Go for a walk. Come on, come on. Let's go. So I guess the latest car was delivered, so that means here in the next couple of days I'll fit in some time before work and go and detail that pickup. Hopefully we can get it out on the line if it doesn't have any mechanical issues. So that's what's going on the detailing front. Something I don't talk about much is my website, detailgrandma.com. This is where you can find my merch and even just some regular merch. There's mugs, and I even have it so that it's not just Detail Grandma, it's Detail Life, because so many of us have a detail life. And then you have Detail Grandma mugs if you want one of those. And then on my website, I bring in my YouTube and then my latest Instagram posts. Now let's go and browse all. On my website, you can find the new t-shirts, the Footbush t-shirts, and you can find my debut song that I wrote. And, there's capris with the peace sign. We've got the sunburst tank top and the matching capris if you're interested. So I just made it so that my merch wasn't just about detailing with that. And then I love these canvas shoes. They are just slip on. I've got 4 different designs. We've got the peace sign, the groovy flower, we've got the coffee, and the wolf. So, there's all kinds of different things to choose from. Yes, they are a little more expensive because they come from a merch store, but I think it's worth it. And I don't profit that much, but it does help me to support my channel. And you got mouse pads. Oh, and even flip-flops. Coffee, please. Being this late at night, I may take the opportunity to do a couple of coloring videos or just sit here and do a little bit of coloring. It just depends. It depends on the time of day, what's going on during the day, how I'm feeling. I do a lot of coloring when I'm stressed or when anxiety creeps in, which has a tendency to happen when I've got a lot of craziness going on and I have no control over it. I will admit I am one of those people. Like I said, nighttime is a good time for me. I actually get a lot done. And here I got to work on this music video that I've been needing to do for my new song, my debut song, 14 years. First, we had the flooding in Texas, and then we had major flooding in North Carolina, and now look at New Mexico just today. I don't get it. I don't understand where all that flooding is coming from, but it's ruining people's lives, and that's where some of my stress is coming from. It's not me. It doesn't affect me. But this is that empathetic thing that I struggle with. I am like, I feel that stuff. And it just, anyway, now you learned something new about me. I do. I feel that stuff like you wouldn't believe. And it stresses me. And let me tell you something else. Seeing that on the news, I struggle with that because they're only talking about one camp, but there are 18 camps along that river for all kids. I'm just thinking about the moms because I know what it's like to lose a daughter, and I just keep thinking about that. You drop them off at camp. I'll see you in a week. Have a great time. You're so brave. And then they don't get to be picked up. So it is now Friday. Here, let me throw you around a little bit. We're going to be working on a 2000 Dodge 1500 Ram. Dodge Ram 1500. You know, one of them. Anyway, take a look at it. It's pretty basic. I don't think it'll take that long. There's a little bit of damage to it, but we'll get all the parts in and it'll be ready. But in the meantime, we can put it on the line. And if somebody's interested, they can put a deposit down. And as soon as the parts get in, we can switch them out and then let them know to come pick it up. So let's get started with the day. This vehicle is no different than the silver one we had, I don't know, 3 months ago. It sold the day that I finished it. So our hope is to get this done. Maybe have any kind of issues dealt with. There is a dash that is on its way for this vehicle. So we're just gonna do our thing, you know, and just get it cleaned up, and that way we can have it ready to go. So when that dash is put in, it's good to go. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, it can go on the line while we wait for that part. Now this vehicle has a lot of clear coat failure. As you see, it may be something that we have to, there we go, it's only a part of it. Sand down, sorry about that, just flinging the camera everywhere. We may have to just kind of scuff it up, get all that old stuff off of there, and then just cover it with some clear coat. There's a lot more on here than we originally thought, but we don't want to put a whole lot into this. This is just an old pickup truck. But this is the same material, only this is cleaner. Much, much cleaner. This is definitely not what the last one was. And the last one had a torn up driver's seat, but this one, the seats look really, really good. We're gonna blow it. You know what? This is a 4-door. Really? Anyway, this is a 4-door. I'm gonna get the hose hooked up. We're gonna blow it out. Blowing it out should make a big difference in itself. It'll make all of this better. You know, I won't have to sit here and wipe it down. The air will take care of that. So anyway, this carpet is not in the best of shape, but it's the old good carpet. So we should be able to blow it out enough to make it look tons better. Tons and tons better. So there's the dash. That's the piece we have coming. And I will get everything wiped down, but we're not going to worry and focus too much until the other one is on there, and then it'll be just a quick wipe down. Not take but 30 seconds. So here's the passenger door. As I said, that's much, much cleaner than the last one. Obviously, the surfaces need some good cleaning, but we'll get the hose out and get it hooked up. We'll utilize the air for most of this. Definitely get some air on these little speaker cages and see if we can't make a difference there. Alrighty, friends, we got this looking as good as we could for a 2000. Not bad at all. I am certainly not complaining. Does smell better in here. And you can tell this was a pretty well kept vehicle. Because it did not have any stains. Carpets look good. And they came clean very, very easy. Just a simple vacuum after I blew it. So, now I'm going to do a rinseless and me and Bella are going home and getting in the cold room. Sister will be back. She'll be back in a short. You'll see. Well, there it is, friends. That's my week. Not everything in the week, but you know, just a look at my week. But it's nice to have a detail to do today, and hopefully there will be more come Monday afternoon when my dad goes to auction on that day. Have a wonderful one, everybody. Thank you for hanging out on my channel. I sure do appreciate it. And until the next video, you know how it goes. Peace.